Hi, everybody. So, I'm just gonna cut to the chase since my last video got cut off. My name is Juan Ortiz. I'm a 28-year-old male. I was born in 1997, and I've been through a lot in my 28 years of life. I grew up in an unhealthy household to the point where I became unhealthy in my life, in my relationships, and just my friendships. You see, I grew up with a mother who wished she had aborted me. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter what I did, if I was innocent, if I was guilty. I was grounded a lot. I didn't eat much. So as I got older, I got used to eating one meal a day. Just enough to let me live off of. And I've had a couple of relationships in my life. A couple. They're not doing too... They didn't end very well. I'm just hoping my current one, or my last one, works out the way it should. It is hard being me. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's hard being you guys too, but it's hard being me. Because I'm the type of person that can't control his anger, who's also a puppet. Does what I do what you tell me to do, because I don't like to fight, which makes me upset. And the more I get upset, I explode. I am a ticking time bomb. You never know when I'm gonna give you an attitude. It could be something really little, and here I am, hollering and screaming and yelling because I got tired of it. I've always been a puppet my whole life. Reason why I've been a puppet? I'll explain to you why I've been a puppet. I am a people pleaser. Now, I don't like people, but I'm easy at making friends. I fall in love way too easy. I don't know what that says about me. People just like being around me for some reason. And those who don't, it's because they don't really want to know me. Sure, you may hear some things about me, but you really don't know me. You really don't know anything about me. Things you may hear about me are from other people's mouths. Are they true? Are they lies? You can't really know until you come to the source themselves. I'm not saying I don't get angry, because I do. I'm not gonna lie, I've made mistakes in my life. Mistakes that sometimes I wish I could take back. I've cheated. I've lied. I wish I can take those, me cheating and me lying, back. But you know what? I can't. Me knowing exactly what I did makes me a stronger person. Because a lot of people will not admit to their mistakes. I have. I make a lot of mistakes. I still make mistakes. But the mistakes that I make, most of them can be fixed. It is hard. Very hard. I try not to get angry as much. I just can't help it. I was abused my whole life, so I have a lot of pent-up anger. And I take it out on people that don't deserve my anger. Why? Because I was never taught how to control my anger. I don't know the best way to control my anger. I do what I can with the people I love. I mainly to myself. But the problem is, people, I'm by myself right now. I hate being by myself. I hate people, but I can't stand to be alone. I would rather be surrounded by those that I am loved by, and the ones I love, than to be just alone and not have anybody. And sometimes it feels like I have nobody. Nobody to talk to, nobody to cry to, nobody to confide into when I'm having a hard time. People are just too busy to just sit down and talk to me and listen. All these people want to talk to me and want me to listen to them. But most of these people are not willing to do the same for me. I've been used. I've been hurt. But you know what? You can't tear me down. I build walls, so you can't tear me down. Sure, you may not like me. Hell, you may like me. You may like me, but not know how to tell me. But let me tell you something. Be who you are. Don't let anybody try to change you. Let people like you for who you are. Because those people deserve to be in your life. People who don't like you for who you are don't deserve to be in your life. See me. I have a flirtatious personality. I may flirt with you. Doesn't mean I'm trying to be with you. It's my personality. You know? Me being who I am should not affect your judge on me. You should take your time, get to know me, and if you still don't like me, well, that's fine. At least you got to know me. You don't have to like the things I do. You don't have to like me as a person. But that doesn't mean talk bad about me. It doesn't mean don't try to get to know me. Because who really knows somebody? You really don't know anybody. Hell, you don't even know your own parents, even if you think you do. Your parents might tell you one thing, but then behind closed doors they're doing another thing. You see, like me, I've never touched drugs in my life, maybe except for marijuana. I don't know if you would still consider it a drug or not, but you know, that's debatable. But when I was growing up, my mother told me, "Oh, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad for you." I moved away. I went to become an adult. I turned around 2-3 weeks after I left. She started going into drugs. I'm not sure if she's still on drugs. I'm not sure if she's off. I don't talk to her because of it. Because she lied to me. Told me that she'll never do drugs. She's never done it. She never will do it. Honestly, that hurts me. Because if she's doing drugs, what about me? I'm afraid I might fall into that pattern. But unlike her, I might not be so lucky to survive. See, I found ways to cope for myself, which is hard. Because my coping mechanism tunes out everybody. Blocks people out. I should be letting them in, but instead I'm pushing them out of my life. Because something bothers me and I can't talk to them. They get frustrated with me and they leave. So yes, if some people walk out of my life, it's because I did something wrong. because I messed up. I don't want this stuff to happen. But what can I do? It's very hard. I just wish that whatever I'm going through stops altogether. Because I want to be happy. I want to be happy with the person I love the most. I want to be happy with those around me. I don't want to be alone. I want to be a better me with the help of somebody who's not letting me be a better me. I'm doing everything I can to prove to this person that you wanted me to be who I said I was. Give me a chance. Let me prove it. When you constantly not wanting to hear what I have to say or how I feel and pushing me out, shutting me out, you don't believe that I say who I say I am. You see pretty much what you created. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to me. Because I know what my problems are. But I can't fix them if you don't let me in. If you keep shutting me out. How am I supposed to fix that? To whoever's watching this, to a specific person, says this person's watching it, I love you. I'm not saying your name, but you know who you are. I'm not putting you on blast. Because what you did, you couldn't help. You have a past of your own, which I totally understand. So do I. Maybe we both used our pasts against us. Maybe we didn't. Maybe one of us did. But the better sense of it is that we both used our pasts against us, against each other, to the reason why things didn't work out the way they should have, to the things why they worked out the way they are now. All I'm saying is I'm sorry for doing what I did. I promise I'm doing what I can. I never say try, because in the eyes, in the mouth, from the mouth of Master Yoda is do or do not. There is no try. And I like that saying. It's a very, very good saying, because you can try no matter what. But if you don't do it, you'll never get it done. I hope you guys took your time and actually listened to my rant, because there's a lot more you can learn from me. So please, let me know.